Hi, I'm Mitch Holder. I'm here at Wildwood Guitars in Colorado, and I do a lot of teaching, and one thing I seem to come upon over and over and over again is the pentatonic scale, mostly the minor pentatonic scale. Everybody seems to be infatuated with the minor pentatonic scale, and that's an A minor chord. It's pentatonic. Penta is 5. It's a 5-note scale. That's 1 octave. That's 2 octaves. And I find a lot of times, you know, with an A7 dominant playing the blues, I hear a lot of that. I hear a lot of that all over the place. Everywhere I go, everybody's playing that. And in my teaching, I say, well, do you want to sound like everybody else, or do you want to find your own voice? Because if you think about all your favorite players, they've found their own voices. You're not going to hear them playing one thing or this thing or that thing. It's a combination, and it all boils down to its music. So it encompasses a lot of things, scales, arpeggios. Those are all tools that we use to put our music together, the whole diatonic harmony system. All our music is based on that, a major scale. The thing about the pentatonic that I think a lot of guitar players, it's easy to hear with the pentatonic. You can hear, you know, you can play a lot of different things. My take on it is that you need to fill in some of these spaces in between, because look, we're going from the first finger to the fourth finger, first finger, third finger, first finger, third finger, first finger, third finger, first finger, fourth finger, and so forth. What about the notes in between? So if I got an A minor chord and I'm playing a pentatonic, let's say for instance this. Well, if we're in a jazz groove, like a straight ahead jazz groove. Now, okay, that's beyond the pentatonic scale. I'm filling in these spaces. Still bluesy, it still conveys the feeling you're trying to do, but gives me more options. So if I want to play many more choices. So my favorite scale is the chromatic scale. And the chromatic scale is all 12 notes. And a lot of players, I'll bring that up and they say, well, how do you know what note is pertaining to whatever key or chord or what you're doing? Well, the thing about the chromatic scale is whatever chord you're playing, each one of those notes has a different function. The function's changing constantly. It's either a chord tone. If we have A minor, our basic notes in an A minor are the root, the flat 3, and the 5. A, C, and E. Okay, we've got passing notes. Just with those chords, let's say from the C to the E, a D sharp, going to E, that's a passing note. It's not a scale tone, it's a passing note. So it's either a chord tone, a passing tone. With a dominant chord, we could have our chord tones. That's an A7 arpeggio. I might play a sharp 9. I get a lot of, boy, you know, you can play a flat 3 and a major 3 in a dominant chord. You can play both of them. No, you can't. You can only play one. You're playing a sharp 9 and a major 3rd. That's what you're playing. You're not playing a minor 3rd. You're playing a sharp 9. Okay, then you could play a flat 9. Okay, we could play a 13, which is the same as a 6th, in this case a G. F sharp, I'm sorry, F sharp is a 6th. So it's all dependent on what am I hearing, what do I want to do. The scales, that's a tool. Arpeggios are a tool. The minor pentatonic is a tool. I don't want to just use one tool. I want to take all the tools to help me find the music that I actually want to play. So if we hear an A minor chord, A minor, here's an A minor 9, and I want to kind of get away from playing in the root position, I'll go to the extensions. I love the ninth. Ninth is B. It's the second step of the scale. I'm landing on the note. It's not in the chord. It's not a chord tone. It's a color tone. Can I use it? Of course I can use it. So I like to get away from root position, and I do that by pulling triads out of chords, which I'll get into in another clip.